They call it fiscal responsibility. They sit in comfortable offices, draw a line through a budget sheet, and pretend they're saving the taxpayer a pretty penny. But since 2010, we've witnessed the systematic dismantling of our youth community infrastructure. A 73% real term cut, ripping funding down from £1.4 billion to just over 400 million. Over 1,000 council-run youth centers locked up, their windows boarded over, leaving 4,500 professional youth workers out of a job. And what did they think would happen? You shut down the safe spaces, you take away the guidance, and you leave a generation to the streets. Let's look at the true cost of their savings. The West Midlands took the absolute heaviest blow. Up to 80% of its youth services forced to go. Black country hubs and city lights turning right off, while the ministers at the top give a comfortable cough. They saved a quick pound on the local estate, then wondered why the friction was hit in the gate. Now the GCSE results in those areas dropped down by 12%, because the stability and support were completely spent. Teenagers left with nowhere to focus their drive, struggling in the classrooms just to stay alive. A whole grade lower on the achievement scale, the direct consequence of an auction block sale. And the crime rate climbs where the funding went dry. 14% more likely to see the blue sirens fly. 14% more likely to engage in the crime. Trapped in the system doing the juvenile time. They closed down the clubs to clear out the debt, but created a bill that the country won't forget. The data proves it now. The facts are all saved for every single pound that the Treasury waived. It cost nearly £3 on the opposite side in court cost and damage, and the social divide lost tax from the earnings policing the street. A textbook definition of an economic defeat. Oh, you saved a quick pound, but it cost you three. Look at the wreckage from sea to shining sea. You locked up the centers and you turned off the light. Now the whole country is paying in the night. Cross over the border to the Scottish domain, where the budget cuts inflicted a separate pain. An 83% direct funding slice, forcing the front line to pay the ultimate price. 68% of the frontline staff gone, leaving a skeleton crew just to carry it on. And in Northern Ireland, it's a breaking point cry, with a 64% cut under a stormy sky. Over £50 million completely hacked away from the cross-community programs that kept the peace at bay. Belfast to Derry, the infrastructure breaks. Look at the terrifying gamble this political class makes. They called it efficiency, they called it a trim, but they left the future of our youth incredibly grim. You can't build a nation by hollowing the base or removing the mentors from the neighborhood space. They traded the safety net for a short-term spreadsheet view and passed a massive invoice down to me and to you. No places to go, no trust in the hall, just an abstract fracture running right through us all. 1.4 billion down to 400 mil, and the taxpayer is the one left footing the bill. 3 to 1 cost the mathematics are clear. You hollowed out the youth and bought a decade of fear. Open the door, so you saved a quick pound, but it cost you three. Look at the wreckage from sea to shining sea. The lies are exposed and the curtains will fall. We're demanding our communities back for the sake of us all. 73% cut across England, 83% in Scotland, 64% in Northern Ireland. Over 1,000 clubs gone, crime rising by 14% in the hardest hit areas. They didn't save a single penny, They just push the cost onto the police, the courts, and our children's futures. Silent report music. Check the math. Stand ground.